Beijing knows how the US works. They know that the US president cannot order the Speaker of the House to stay and not go for a trip to Taiwan. They know all of this.
Natürlich kann der US-Präsident auch der Parlamentspräsidentin nicht verbieten, nach Taiwan zu reisen. Es ist auch nicht das erste Mal, dass jetzt eine so hochrangige Politikerin Taiwan besucht. Auch Gingrich hat das vor einigen Jahren getan. Und jetzt ist China eben dazu übergegangen, auch Drohgebärden zu setzen, wie zum Beispiel auch Kampfjets zu senden. Nachdem Pelosi in Taiwan gelandet ist, kam es dann zu diesen auch sehr gefährlich wirkenden Drohgebärden.
By having a second announcement to say now they would start almost immediately, involving not only firing off conventional missiles, but also shooting down hypothetical air and land targets, not to mention practicing a blockade. That's why they've been describing these drills as unprecedented in terms of their proximity to Taiwan, but also their scale and intensity. And then, of course, we've also seen Beijing impose political and probably more importantly economic sanctions against Taiwan by halting
dass jetzt die Situation sich immer weiter zuspitzt, nachdem es schon länger auch verschiedenste Sanktionen, auch wirtschaftliche Embargos gegeben hat, ist man jetzt mittlerweile dazu übergegangen, eben auch auf militärische Zeichen zu setzen.
Expectations of the Chinese response, saying things like a complex historical issue like Taiwan simply cannot be resolved overnight, and how Chinese retaliations against Taiwan and the U.S. would not be one-off but long-term, but also things like China is actually exercising restraint, in their words, to give peaceful reunification one last chance. But one thing for sure, Zhang, is all of this is in a way come at a good time for Chinese leader Xi Jinping as he heads into that very, very important meeting to be coronated, if you will, for a third term amid a lot of domestic challenges, because one thing we have seen since last night is 1.4 billion people, at least you believe Chinese social media, rallying behind him on this very much a unifying cause. Zhang.